Welcome back to the Civil War. War between the states and a new year in the war. If you're following this series, you can tell that we've been skipping ahead now all the way from winter 1862. We finished with a siege in the Shenandoah Valley that completed successfully for the Confederacy. And I decided to do some gameplay off camera during winter and spring 1863, which I think was a good decision. I realized in this game series I've been doing much too much fiddling around, reading, reconfiguring of armies, leaders, weapons, which is incredibly boring to watch. I apologize about that. I'm not much of an editor or fixing my videos afterwards. I just stream, play and upload. And since this game has been really hard to come to grasps with, to understand, there's been a lot of stuff going on that's been quite boring. But I'm hoping April and summer 1863 is going to be lots of action, lots of battles, and I'll tell you a little bit about my plans here now. I think what we've been doing so far has been working okay. I would have done a couple of things during the campaign differently. But basically, this campaign, the Confederacy has focused on building up agriculture and industry and internal domestic production of everything. So like a more self-sufficient. They've not been trying to develop blockade running or navy or coastal defenses or anything like that. They have not gone on the offensive with the ground forces, but defending their borders in Tennessee. Well, they invaded Missouri and defended around Rolla here, as you can see. They also managed to defend Virginia successfully. But now what you can see is that over the winter, the Union has built up their army to almost 190,000 men. That is very impressive. The South has been recruiting heavily and trying to follow suit here and increase their land forces, and we're up to 122,000. What's interesting is that the ratio remains around 3-2. So basically this summer it's going to be the same as 1861 and 1862 when it comes to force ratios. It's just that there are more forces on the board. So I guess we'll see larger battles, which will be interesting. What has happened is that I had to promote a lot of leaders. I now have 4 proper armies with corps, which gives another level of command, which I suppose makes my armies more efficient. But it means I've had to promote a lot of leaders, which means they lose experience. So I kind of water down my proficiency of the leader pool for now. But I also suppose the Union has had to do exactly the same. Also, with 122,000, I don't quite have enough modern firearms for all my forces. I've had to go down to the reboard old muskets, which sure, they have nice accuracy, but they have slow rate of fire. So they're not the best weapons. But I actually have muskets, which has they're really bad old weapons. But I have been ordering and producing new weapons, so we'll set up that. What I'm very happy about is my artillery pool. As you can see, Army of Northern Virginia is fielding 176 guns. The Army of the West has 100. Army of Tennessee has 200 guns. I have beefed up the Army of Tennessee more than the other 2 armies because I am planning an invasion of Kentucky this summer, and I want it to start already now in spring. No, the Army of Tennessee is not the most experienced, the most proficient, or the most well-equipped army, but it is quite large. It's almost as large as the Army of Northern Virginia. Well, they are actually the same size, and they have a very large... They also have a cavalry corps under Hardy here, 8,000 men, with mobile horse artillery. So what I also done is I have corps. So the Army of Northern Virginia is split up now, and the first corps is over here at Winchester, whereas the second corps is at Alexandria. And in between we have the Army Command and the Artillery Corps, the Artillery Reserve, what you want. And I am not sure if the Union invades and attacks one corps. I need to examine this in the manual that I found. And we'll have to see. I think I need to keep an eye on here and reinforce either way. But I'm hoping maybe to be able, with only 20,000 plus forces, to defend against an invasion either way here. So I don't have to move these. I'd like these corps to just sit and defend in place and be able to defend themselves. So of course I'd like my two corps here to be a little bit stronger than plus 20,000, but what can you do? And that's what we got. What happened during the late winter is that the North invaded Grafton up here. I've had a 1,000-man garrison sitting in Grafton for the longest time, 2 years, and they haven't invaded it yet. They have not grabbed this depot yet. That's weird. They haven't conquered Grafton either. That's also weird. But they have, as far as I know, 10,000 men here. No guns, no cavalry. Army of occupation. And I decided to recruit a lot of West Virginians here. 10,000 of them with a couple of guns. Very bad leaders. I think they're fielding muskets. West Virginia has low loyalty to the Confederacy, so I don't want to suffer a lot of losses with them. Here's the Army Command. I mean, George A. Porterfield, is he famous? I never heard of him. Well, maybe I heard the name. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, he's supposed to be 40 years old. Look at him. He looks more like 60. Anyways. I'm not sure the Shenandoah Corps here, 1-to-1, will be able to drive out the Army of Occupation from Grafton. So I'm just going to build up a depot and sit and defend the crossroads in Beverly here and hope I can decide the war in other areas of operations. So now, instead of having 3 armies, Army of the West at Rolla, Army of Tennessee, Nashville, and Army of Virginia in Virginia, we now have a 4th area operations. I also built 1 brigade and a new army in New Orleans. Yes, I know if the Union lands, they're probably gonna land with more than one single 3,000 man brigade, but you have to start somewhere, right? If I were to field a force that would be something to reckon with in New Orleans, let's say 10,000 men or 12,000, that would be 10% of my total army strength. I can't afford that. I'm outnumbered 3-2 everywhere else. So I'm just hoping that the Union won't land anywhere naval-wise. I don't even know quite how to defend. I suppose all these pre-made forts here, you could reinforce them. They have a total capacity of 10,000. The pre-made forts that you start the game with, and the forts you build, like this one here, Fort Breathed, can only contain 5,000 troops. As you can see, I actually have a bit of a garrison here in Fort Breathed. I'm sorry about the name. I can't pronounce Breathed. But anyway, we have 3,000 men and some artillery in here. So in case we move away with our Army of Tennessee, which we plan on doing, they won't be able to raid into over the river here. I think that's enough talking for now. What else have we done? Well, our economy, well, we are running a surplus of money. We don't have a lot of cash on hand, but we actually been able to balance our budget so much that we haven't taken new loans in this campaign. So I've been slowly increasing my economy, and only after I gotten the means and money to do it, I have done purchases and investments. About the economy, I need to read up in the manual about that. I don't understand how it works. I built up a couple of, I've done projects. I built up a couple of farms, factories, etc. But it's just one great mystery to me. All I can say is that my finances are better now than when the war started. Quite a lot. Army upkeep is of course the highest expense I have with my new 122,000 man army. So let's get into it, shall we? I turned off the music. The music is good, but it's very repetitive, and that kind of Civil War music gets on your mind. Now I'm playing a lot this weekend, and I'm just gonna play without music. Sorry about that if it's dry and boring, but I can't take it. So Lion's cavalry up here has, according to the scouts, oh, they used to have 10,000 as far as I remember, and now they have 30 guns. But we should be able to march up there and defeat them quite decisively. Oh, so let's examine the Army of Tennessee before we march off. I've done some cool role-playing kind of organization. Hey. So, for example, Pillow's 10th Division here, fairly sure, has only Texas troops and Texas artillery. So I could call this 10th Texas Division. And I'm pretty sure Brian's 11th Division is the same here. So they have all the Texas troops are, yeah, so that's the 11th. I mean, in a way, before they were named after their commanders, and there was no way I could associate like Brian's division with, is that a good division? Maybe the more famous leaders like Longstreet and Lee, I would know like, yeah, they have a good division or a mediocre division or whatever. But really, it was impossible for me to keep track. So I named, we have the 4th, 5th and 6th Corps. We have the 10th to the 15th Division, and they're named and they're sorted. So that means the 6th Corps here is newly recruited. You can see they're not even, they haven't arrived fully in force. And they're all Georgians. I think they're like 12,000, Bonham's Georgian Corps is 12,000 Georgians. Because they didn't have a lot of forces in the field. They have some in the east, in Virginia as well, but I tried to send troops, for whatever reason, to nearby theaters. I don't think the game cares if you transport your troops far away in a distant theater, so if you have a large defeat somewhere, it actually is better to lose troops from many different states and a bit fewer of them. Whereas if I lose my entire Georgian Corps, that's going to affect the stability or loyalty of Georgia quite a lot. So I'm taking a bit of a risk here, I suppose. But for role-playing reasons, I just feel it's nice to have the Georgians in their red uniforms, all in their own divisions and corps. I kind of wish I had sorted leaders so that these guys were running Georgian leaders only. I tried to do that a bit in the beginning, but it was just too finicky. Maybe I'll do that in another campaign. Maybe I should have had all the troops in like one national gray uniform, and then I only change very famous brigades, very elite brigades, into their own color uniform to distinguish them on the battlefield. As you can see, the Texans are in brown. Here we have Jones' 5th Corps, consists of the green Alabamians. Is that how you pronounce them? And also, yeah, it's all Alabama. The Army of Tennessee is kind of exceptional in that it has 1 corps of Texans, 1 corps of Alabamians, and 1 corps of Georgians. And I think I sent all others. Well, the cavalry is going to be a bit mixed here. We even have some Virginians. We have some Mississippians and some Alabamians, and the cavalry is Mississippian. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm saying is I've I've sorted the corps, brigades and divisions into state a bit better. Some are still mixed. But this means that the 6th Corps, which is newly recruited with muskets, will have to be a reserve corps. So you can't really say that this army is its full size at the moment. It basically consists of 2 corps. And 2 corps isn't really... Well, I hope it's going to be enough to beat Lyon's cavalry up here, 16,000. Well, we're gonna start moving it up towards, what's this name, Bowling Green here, and invade. And we're gonna try to build a depot once we get up here. Hopkinsville? Yeah. Okay. This is my first invasion. I'd say, actually, I only been playing the Confederacy. I think this is my 3rd campaign in this game since I bought it a long time ago. And I haven't really been on offensive. But what I suppose I do is send Hardy's corps. Why? Hardy isn't really prepared yet. Alright, okay. So let's send our 4th corps. That would be the Texans, right? Under Sterling Price. Maybe for you viewers out there, it would be more interesting to have... I'm not going to call them Texan. I'm just going to call them 4th Texas Corps, right? And I suppose the 5th Alabama Corps. I do not think the Confederacy historically named their corps. They just had numbers. I think Army of Virginia under Lee had 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Corps when they invaded Pennsylvania this summer, before the Battle of Gettysburg that decided the war, in the Eastern Theater at least. So, and I don't know what number the corps had over in the Western Theater, to be honest. If they were the 4th, 5th, and 6th Corps, etc. Or if they, like each army maybe had the 1st and 2nd Corps. Let me know in the comments if you know that. I might Wikipedia that one day. But we're gonna move the Texans into have them move up here to Bowling Green. I guess they can go by train if they want to. And the Alabamians, that's a hard word to say, we'll have them follow up as well here. I guess we'll leave Hardy and the 6th Georgian Corps. I really thought I had done all the micromanagement. That's not how you spell Georgia. Okay. We have a beautiful sunny fall October day here in Sweden. Happy about that. It's been raining non-stop for 2 weeks. It's quite bothersome with the weather. So I'm having a morning coffee and I'm playing. I mean, right now I feel very good about this game. I like the OOB. I like that you can role play, micromanage uniform colors, and I like that you can fiddle around with art. I mean, I really like the micromanagement aspect of the game. I also found out that you can reconfigure keys. It wasn't quite clear how you do it in the settings, but I figured it out. So now I can push play and I can use the space button to pause it. Here's one of our prison camps, Nashville Ferry prison camp. Right, I need to keep an eye over, and this is what I don't like about the game. I kind of would like it to be, I don't know, a mini-map of the entire campaign map. I don't think there is one, because I feel claustrophobic or stressed out about when is this army of the occupation gonna start moving down here and attack. Well, there's not much I can do about it. I just need to hope that they get their readiness up. I think they will be able to defend somewhat successfully against same size forces, even though they're recruits, even though they have muskets, if I can get their readiness up. In a tactical battle, of course. I do have a river flotilla here, consisting of 18 small ships. They are awaiting orders. I think I'm gonna, if nothing else, they have a stance of, oh, they are offensive stance. Alright. Can only have them on 2. Defensive. With a defensive stance, the fleet will not initiate combat, but will hold beyond enemy range. It will not sail out of port, yada yada. We are on offensive here, so it's weird. I've never seen any Union river crafts at all. Not one. Fleet orders. We could order them to raid, which means they will automatically engage blockading fleets, and after the raid they will disengage and return. Alright. Or they can patrol. They will engage enemy fleets and reinforcing friendly ones. They will move slower, but have their command range increased. Okay. And they can blockade. The fleet will patrol the coast, intercepting any enemy merchant ships going to or from their port. Alright, these seems much more like deep blue ocean orders. Movement, you can return to port or stop, alright? And manage fleet. I also have 2 steam frigate and a brig, and I can't get them into one of my navies. So, okay, I guess we'll just leave the navy here now with its 18 ships for now. Just sitting there. It's weird that we haven't seen a single Union ship. Maybe the AI has been focusing solely on land troops. We have been trashing them quite substantially. Okay, this is interesting. You can actually invade using rail. I mean, well, yeah, I suppose troops did advance along railroads, but I mean, the front troops, wouldn't they have to march on foot? Well, I guess I'm happy. We need to send up the headquarters as well, don't we? Okay, so far so good. We're making a railborne invasion here apparently. The river squadron has an arrow, which I think means they're moving. Okay, so is the army headquarters moving? That order didn't seem like it quite got through. So I can totally recommend you to turn off the order menu delay. So if I want to give the Army of Tennessee 4-cross Army Headquarters an order to go to Bowling Green here, I right click and this menu pops up. And default is that it disappeared. I thought I turned off the delay so that it stays up permanently. Anyway, you can change how long that menu. In the beginning, it was super stressful to set all the settings and try to click the little check mark that it confirms. Super stressful. Then I realized like you can't have it open much longer. I thought it was indefinitely now with the settings I'm using because I turned it off, the delay. But anyway, that is a pro tip for you if you play this game to do. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Okay, here we go. The headquarters is moving. They're using rail. So rail movement seems to be working better now than it used to. That probably has to do with the order delay menu. And I think 2nd of April, it just took us 1 day to occupy Bowling Green. So far our invasion of Alabama is going great. And Price is at destination. We know Price is the commander of the Texans and Jones is the commander of the Alabamans. Help me, Alabamians. The Alabama Corps. Here we go. I think I need to tab out to the manual. is this, they're defending when they have this symbol, like a fortification symbol around them. All right, we are now going to construct a depot, right? We have a telegraph station. It's red, but it says it's controlled by the Union. I think that's a glitch or a bug. There's quite a few of those. Like, it's hard to know when the icon on the map is red, but it says Union here. Who controls it? It should be the Union, right? It makes sense. They've had control of this area for a very long time. So let's see. Bowling Green is Union. It has like flames. It has a meter with a little bit of green and the rest is red. I should be conquering this now, right? And they kind of stopped. They stopped a bit before. I mean, to me, I gave the order in the middle of this circle here. I guess it doesn't really matter where you locate your armies as long as it is within this red outer circle. Because you control everything within this circle and it's contested in case. And I think this outer thinner red circle is how far away you have command range so that you can reinforce in a potential battle. So that means we only have 24,000 men or so up here, 23,000. But yeah, that should be plenty enough to keep line. Oh look, they're up to 22,055 guns. They are reinforcing, but that means they have fresh raw recruits and their readiness is going to be low. You know, this would be an excellent moment to actually strike them. I think we're going to move up Hardy's corps, which is green now when it comes to readiness. The cavalry, that is. And have them move by rail, even though they have horses. Like so. And then we should really think, should we hit Lyon's cavalry here? The odds will be 1-1. We will have twice the number of artillery. And we know they're gonna have 1/3 of their troops have newly been recruited. They're gonna have no readiness. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We can't sit around and chicken. This is our summer offensive of 1863. Let's do that. So we're gonna move the Texans. Can you rail them up there? I suppose you can. Or should we wait for Hardy? Yeah, let's wait for Hardy. So, do you have to sit around to construct a depot? Okay, where can we put the depot? It's red, it's red. I don't know if it matters where it is per se. There, you can have it there. That was 6 million. Yeah, look, we're out of money now, but we have 19 million. The only thing is that we really don't have a lot of money. Economy increases. We have 15% income tax now through new policies, and that has given us increased incomes from the start of the campaign of 225 million per year. So meaning that when you research new policies here in the economy, you get new incomes. But where I am now, I can't use more policies. So I don't quite see that I'm gonna get a lot more cash income, which means I am limited to how much I reinforce my army right now. Or I could, of course, start lending money. I cannot even afford to... Oh. So as you can see, we're fully subsidizing all fields and we're still running a surplus, which is very good. But I might have to reduce my subsidies soon if I want to increase my army size. I don't think I can count on researching new stuff and increasing my income a lot. I would have to build buildings, research banks, and that's probably that. Maybe corporation taxes as well. Okay, so let's go. I talk too much, don't I? Hardy is going to move. Is he? He has an order to move. There we go. Are they building? Yeah, so it's gonna take us 36 days to build this supply depot, and there's no way I'm gonna wait around 36 days. So we're just gonna strike this cavalry here now. We start with the Texans. We have a move up here. On train. We're not gonna use sea movement, are we? But on train. I don't know if it's a bad idea to go by train when you attack someone, but and we'll move the 5th Corps. I should have renamed. Of course, I should have renamed this. Okay, so wait. How about the army headquarters? Here we go. They are not going by train now, are they? And this is very interesting to me. Some of them have arrows. I think that means now that they are advancing unopposed. But when they enter this inner command circle, the arrow gets broken and kind of blunted here. Yeah, we're not gonna go to location. So we have Halleck here. He has 2 stars. He's very experienced for being a Union commander. Oh, interesting. It says 16,000 here. Okay, I don't wanna look at this anymore. What happens? I can't remove this engagement. I have to... Oh, it's not a siege. Play battle, auto resolve, deploy to defend. Okay. Withdraw, retreat, deploy to defend. See, they are... Okay. I don't want to use the 6th Georgia Corps. 4 hours and 12 hours. Okay, so I should have paused the game and given them orders to move at the same time. I suppose that was a mistake. So let's deploy to defend and see if that turns the battle into a siege. I want to learn this. Yes, I think it did. And how do I get Battle of Munfordville? I'm just gonna make sure that my all my armies are gathered up here. Then I'm gonna charge them. So you click the wheels here. No. You click the cross swords. No. Here's the thing. You click the unit. No. You click my unit. Yes. You click my units to get the battle up. Alright. It's nighttime. Okay. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. And I think this is a good time to click my unit. Clicking my unit doesn't work. How do I get into the battle menu? Exactly. It seems to be different every way. Let me see. Is there a symbol? Texas core doesn't work. Hardest core works. We outnumber them 4-1 in artillery. Almost 2-1 in infantry and 2-1 in cavalry. More than 2-1. So we're gonna make an offensive battle here. Assault. Are you ready, guys? I just wonder if we should make a separate... No, we're not gonna make a separate stream. It's only been half an hour. We played 3 days in half an hour. Yeah, that's slow progress, I know. But this is a very important battle. And these troops are... Well, we are defending our position. That is super weird. Why is the Union attacking me? Okay, well, that's unfair. Yeah, we even got engineering points. That's clearly not the way it's supposed to be. So, that's kind of an exploit. Walk up to an enemy army. Instead of assaulting, you defend, and then a day later you assault and you become the defender. Or is it random? I don't know, but okay, this is just really unfair. I'm gonna assault them. I'm gonna play this as a meeting engagement. I wonder what this Spencer's Bay water is. Are there any lakes around this area? What's the name of this map? Munfordville? Huh. See, I wonder if this text... What's the name of the... Copperton? I don't think I see in this map. Mason Hill. I'm rather impressed with the variety of maps they have. And the maps, they look great. They look great. Zoomed out like this. Okay. First Mississippi. Okay, you need to click the HQ report. I don't know why they have the HQ report selected when you enter the combat. Like, hopefully you do know what kind of... This is not World War II where you have millions of men. You have armies of tens of thousands and a couple of corps and armies, right? So hopefully you know what kind of forces you're fighting with. If you don't... Army of Tennessee. Okay. So we're gonna deploy along the Hoedown Road here, north of Hoedown Bridges. Yep. Is this the Hoedown Bridges? Yeah, I suppose it is. We're gonna tell the entire army to form into a double line. And the reason we're doing a double line is because we're outnumbering the enemy this time for once, so we don't have to stretch it in a single line. We're gonna tell them to open up fire at long range. We have a lot of sharpshooters in our army in general, not so much in Army of Tennessee. And then we place the army like so. It's a bit sluggish when you move your entire army. Oh, we actually spotted... Oh, they set up in the marches here. Interesting. I mean, this is the first time that I have set up and spotted the enemy immediately. So, yeah, that's interesting. Isn't it cool that you can tell these troops' colors here? The Alabamian greens And over here on the left you have the brown Texans. No, you have the... Wait. Are these the red Georgians? Oh, the brown... Sorry. I've been talking about Texans. They're Tennesseans. Tennessee and Texas have brown uniforms, both of them. I should have changed that. My mind can't hard compute two different states with the same color. It doesn't work. Okay. So I guess we'll send the cavalry around the flank. When we outnumber the enemies for once. Price, put them on the road here. And Jones will set them up to defend here. I mean, I kind of feel bad using my engineering points. I also think when I set the configuration of the campaign, I think I made the AI have one step up from default normal on aggressiveness. I think there are like 5 steps, normal, and then 2 above and 2 below. But I felt like the unit needs to push the Confederacy a bit. They can't just sit around. So I don't think I have normal aggressiveness. I don't know if that carries into tactical battles here. I had the pleasure of watching another YouTuber play this game, and he was at least as frustrated as I was while building. Oh, that wasn't a lot. Huh, interesting. Yeah, he was very frustrated, and he failed at building fortifications, just like I have done many times. Okay. As you can tell here, all these brigades, they don't have any stars on them. That means they're not as experienced. Okay. So that's the 5th Corps set up to defend versus the March. Are they gonna attack through the march across 2 different creeks here? Okay, that's not a good. This is not a good deployment. It seems the AI ignores terrain. Yeah, that's probably pretty hard to code terrain, but still, it's not super impressive. Okay. I'm just thinking, should I deploy the cavalry up here? Yeah, let's do that. And maybe have them in march columns. There we go. Okay. So there we go. I put Hardy and the 2 division commander Stewart. There we go. Now we need to put withers. Let's see his command range here. Can he actually? No, this is a problem. I wonder if you can, if your commanders can become more experienced and you can get a larger circle. That would be a nice perk to have, because to be honest, I feel the command range is a bit limited. I mean, especially if you have a very large battle like Gettysburg with more than 100,000 troops. I can't tell you exactly how many troops. 130,000 maybe in total. Like, are they all supposed to fight within this limited circle of the one army commander, or are you supposed to have more than one army? I don't get it. I wonder if Price. I think I'm gonna put him in marching column as well and have him advance on our left flank here. Oh, that's not good. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, of course. There we go. I'm so used to fighting outnumbered that it feels weird to deploy offensively to a certain extent. Okay. See, this is weird. I attacked at 9 o'clock in the morning, yet now it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're gonna order. And here's another thing. Obviously, I wish that you could just grab the entire corps, cavalry corps, and order them to advance, right? Well, you can. Advance, charge, move. Alright, issue order. There we go. But they're gonna bunch up and they're gonna get intermingled and cohesion gonna suffer. So how about we take Ryan's division here and send it up towards this road here. There we go. And we take Pillow's division and send it up towards this village here, like so. We need to find Withers and have him advance up towards here so that he covers this part of the battle. It will be interesting to see if the Union advances. They seem to be sitting still for now. No, they are moving. Okay, they're mixing up a bit, and okay, these guys gonna move straight through the fences. They're not gonna move around. Not quite sure how the game handles that. I haven't been moving around too much. My artillery is opening up here. So this entire army consists of 12-pounder bronze Napoleons, which is nice, except for the horse artillery, which has 14-pounder rifles of James, which is an artillery piece. 14-pounder James rifles. It's an artillery piece I am not familiar with, but then on the other hand, the Civil War is far from my specialty. Do we deploy? Are they retreating? I think they might be. At least they're defending. And as you clearly can see here, AI batteries can fire through their own troops. They ignore line of sight. I'm almost positive. After reading comments on the forums of Steam, okay, that's a brave charge. I guess we need to deploy Brian's division here. Single line. Put you up here. Yeah, I don't want to get caught in marching formation. Even though we outnumber them, I don't see a reason to play sloppily. Also, I'd say, why not send out skirmishes? Okay, can we... Okay, let's put the artillery here in the center. Yeah, they're already on their way there. Do we now have command? Not quite. So, they're sending the first cavalry. I mean, come on, AI. How bad can you be? This is very bad. Okay. Do I manually have to give them order to fire over there? They are firing, but I suppose they're firing in this direction because they're aiming. No? Oh, that's the order. Okay. The Texans have arrived at their position. So I think I'll march them around this forest, the Texans. I'll march them up here after the cavalry. And the cavalry... I'll keep advancing them. I'll deploy them here out on the field. So, why would you do something like this? This is really sloppy. It's bad. It's bad. Okay, and don't ask me why these guys have decided to change their orders. I thought my orders were quite logical, but apparently the AI did not agree. I wonder... I don't think the cavalry should be able to reach this artillery. We're only taking one loss. And yeah, it's gonna take a while for the cavalry to get their orders. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm happy with that. But they are... all troops are within command or range now. I guess we'll deploy the artillery, even though I'm not sure they're gonna have line of fire. Forming up. Oh yeah, that's another thing. All my new... This is a nice battle for my green troops. They're keeping... They're still pushing. They're taking 400 losses so far, 500 losses. I can't believe... I mean, I wouldn't be able to program an AI better than this, but it's not... I don't know how to do it, but I'm sorry, it's a weakness of the game. It really is. Okay. Here comes the second push. Well, we're fairly well set up to counter that, aren't we? Alright, the cavalry has reached... It's gonna be a bit crowded here. So, Hardy. I'm gonna have them set up And what about Texans here? I think I'm gonna have to march across 1, 2, 3 fences here for them to enter the combat within reasonable time. There we go. Oh, send out some skirmish. Actually, you know what? Let's send out the entire... Can we send out skirmishers? These guys did not send out skirmishers. That's weird. Oh, look, these guys are stable. Somehow their morale is taking, I don't know why, but yeah, fine. Look, they're pushing into the center of the map. Yeah, that's it's a pretty bad decision. No. I think we can encircle them and maybe wipe out most of their army here. No, okay, yeah, let's move. Oh, I'm gonna have this artillery fall back. Fall back. Wait, do you have any skirmishes here? Look, they have more reborn muskets. Wide. No. Wait. Oh! My bad. These guys, yeah, they're moving actually. So how we're doing here now? Somehow these guys are being outflanked. I don't understand how that's possible, but you know, that's just how it is. Alright. Let's... Hardy, you can deploy in line now, I think. And yeah. These guys as well. What? Okay. I don't understand. The Texans are in... They're in line? Yeah, but look at my troops. Hardy can't give these guys order to get in line. Actually, I might do attack columns, whatever that ensues with cavalry forces. I'm gonna set these. I wonder if you can just order your horse cavalry to attack a unit. I guess if I do this, they'll just set up. I'll send... No. Okay. Sorry. I wanted to send the skirmishes here. Not the entire brigade. End of day. All right. Let's see if the enemy troops resupplied. Is there... There's gonna be a second day of battle. Okay, interesting. Okay. So I suppose this is kind of, it feels kind of cheating, but Hardy set up over here, maybe. Wait a minute. And the Texans, they are in line, but these guys are still in formation. Single line. Single line. They're... Does this mean they're limbered or not? Okay, let's see if we can visually confirm if the artillery... It is limbered. Yeah, we're gonna deploy them. I think you can unlimber them before the battle. There we go. Okay. Can you send out the skirmishes? Yeah, you can deploy skirmishes before the battle. All right. Oh, this looks good. Interesting that these skirmishes were deployed in front of the line. And these guys start broken. Not quite sure why they have such bad cohesion. I suppose the artillery... Is it limbered? No, it's not. Wait. They have fire at will. Yeah. I usually just play with fire at will orders. I don't quite see any need for... And they should have long range fire. Do I have to give order again? Yeah, I suppose each day you have to tell the entire army you are allowed to fire at long range. All right. Okay, so we have a couple of... We could build a couple of entrenchments. Where's the... Actually, you know what? I need a 1 minute break. Go and hydrate, drink something. I'll be right back. We'll finish this sucker up. And we're back. The Battle of Montfortville, 5th of April, 1863. Alright, so it seems that the Union Army has got themselves into a bit of a pickle here. They just exited Howell Swamp and they're surrounded on 3 sides by the Confederate Army. So it doesn't look great for them. Their main push seems to be in the center here, so I'm probably very much wasting my time here doing the following. Yeah, building forts is hard in this game. No doubt about it. Okay, so we'll put the Alabamians in here. And their skirmishers, well, we're just gonna put them in front here. We can afford to build 1 more of those. I think I just build it. Right here. There we go. Okay. Wait. Where's the commander? Here he is. Don't be shy. Wait. I can't deploy him? I can change his location? No. Oh! That's weird. I thought... So you can't... Why can't I move these commands? I am pressing Alt button, and yet I can't teleport him. I can only give him orders to move. Okay, it's fine, but I'm just surprised. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Don't... Yeah, I am overthinking stuff. That's just how it is. Are these deployed? Yeah, they are, aren't they? Or unlimbered. Yeah. Yeah, the cavalry corps doesn't look that impressive. Does it only have 3 cavalry units? Have I forgotten something? What's this? That's interesting. Okay, let's start this. Well, wait. What's happening here? Oh! The Union Army just teleported away. And it teleported inside. Alright, that's just... Wait. What's this? Is it a graphical bug? I think something happened here. Yeah, that's weird. I don't understand what just happened, but okay. This never happened before. I never seen... Are they gone now? Yeah, they're gone. Did you... Look. I don't understand. That's very weird. Okay, so we didn't get much use out of these fortifications. Hey, we don't have? Oh wait. Okay, this is just super weird. I'm gonna have this artillery fall back, and well, these guys need to swing around here. And they don't have any. They do have. Where are their? They have skirmishes out, but I can't see them on the map. Have they been pushed back? Okay, this is really weird. And these guys are outflanked somehow. You know, game, sometimes you just, no, not sometimes, almost always, you mess me up. You mess up. All right. So that means we can advance our entire cavalry corps, I hope. Excuse me. Oh. I think that's allergies. Okay, so yeah, of course they can redeploy. I get that, but I'm not fairly happy with them redeploying inside my lines. It seems like the deploy area intermingled at the day change here. This doesn't seem reasonable to me. And also, we have invisible skirmishes here somehow. Okay. So my battery is being charged, not good at all. Oh, how about we turn these guys around? Not good, not good. Gonna lose a battery here. Well, guess you have to break some eggs. They're in melee now? Okay. I don't quite know if it's an area thing. These guys are in melee as well. I guess it's good they're helping the battery here. They already taken 700 casualties, so Lion's cavalry shouldn't be too fresh. I hope. But that was a nasty surprise. Cavalry charge. Quite suicidal, quite glitchy. Doesn't really feel right to me what happened there, but... it's not much I can do. Someone died. No, Daring is losing, man. I don't know who Daring is. Is it the cavalry? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. I mean, I didn't even get a time... Oh, okay. And they also broke the 2nd Alabama. They are green, aren't they? Maybe... No, they're not green. Unstable. Okay. Interesting. Okay. At least we didn't get annihilated, killed off entirely. So can we use this leader to rally something? I mean, I don't know what the rally order is for. because they never seem to do it. Okay, now he is actually moving now. I don't understand. I think, and of course they retreat this way. And these guys, what they're doing, put them in this trench here. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Ah, I see. These guys are in line formation, yet they're moving in columns. Okay. I made that mistake before setting up my artillery too far ahead. I'll try to do that less from now on. That's my... But this was really weird. Okay, so what I realized is that we have skirmishers over here that Garnets that comes from the 3rd Alabama over here. That's why they have their... I don't know how they ended up over there, but there you go. Okay, something running away. I think I want to form up these guys into attack columns, whatever that means. See if we can charge some. Give him some experience at the end of the battle. Why aren't you in line? That's a good question. Oh, those are the skirmishes. Okay. Enemies retreating. Okay, we now have 1 hour to inflict some losses. Kind of want to charge in with my cavalry here before the battle ends. We have something that is wavering. we go. Some skirmishes. It's kind of pointless giving orders to these guys this late in the war, in the battle, sorry. Yeah, I never managed to encircle a Union army before, so... What direction is this battery firing? I think I'm gonna charge it with the cavalry here. We only have 48 minutes left. So if you hold in Alt button, you get a... cross sword symbol. They're actually not entirely... Oops! Wait, that's weird. They need to go this close to fire? Okay. Are they charging here now? They're outflanked. Charging, failing cohesion. Confident morale. Charging. It's their first battle, first Mississippi, Charles Fields, mixed cavalry weapons, in melee. Okay, I'm hoping... Oh, this is kind of bad. Okay, I'm gonna charge these guys with the cavalry. Not sure if it's a good idea or not, to be honest, but... Oops, what? Okay, nervous. Let's see, they're falling back, yeah. Not surprised. So, I kind of would like skirmishes to be able to give an order that, so they pursue a retreating enemy. You don't seem to be able to do that. If you give an order to, maybe if, oh wait, okay, let's try this now. Let's pause. I'm gonna give these Barrows detachment 200 skirmishes command and allow initiative. He will stop his units to engage and continue movement if the path is cleared. Alright. So maybe that's what you do. You give skirmishes initiative and they will continue to pursue. Maybe that's the case. So, what happens if I give the entire 12th division here allow initiative? Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see this charge here. We have 600 men. They have good cohesion. Situation is flanking fire, outflanked. Oh, they seem to be running away. I wonder if I could give the entire army initiative now. Let's do that. If I can find the army commander. Where is he? I can't find the army commander. Is he over here? No. Huh. He's supposed to be that here in the center somewhere. Here he is. Oh, he's under the Alabamians. I can't reach him. No, you could have a button where you like could go up and down into the OOB order. 20 minutes to go. Just gonna give the entire 13th division allow initiative. See if that helps. I mean, it doesn't look good for the north, right? Can we agree on that? Although we are broken and tired here. We don't have a lot of northern troops. Well, okay. So when the enemy is broken, you cannot engage them. It seems. Oh, you can engage them in melee. I think. But you can't fire on them, which is weird. I mean, this is more of a learning process for me. It's only 50 minutes left and we won the battle, and I'm sure we have nice casualty numbers, etc. But I really don't fully understand the system. And also, if you give them a melee order like this, a charge order, they're gonna charge this location. They're not gonna charge a unit. Which is annoying, right? You can't micromanage like new location, because they're constantly moving. You need them to just charge and pursue an enemy unit. But I think we're gonna have a lot of prisoners after this battle. $11 minutes left. What's our cavalry doing here? Yeah, melee is a bit wonky. I have to, and initiative. Not super happy about that either. Good job. That's an excellent start of the invasion of Tennessee. You would think that the strategic AI would prepare a little bit better with 180,000 men on the map. But hey. And that's it. I wonder how many prisoners we took. So, although the game is fun, the AI is so weak that, you know, they lost 9,000 men compared to our... We actually lost 1,400 men. So it's about 6-1 losses. We lost 27 guns. So we didn't... I mean, I think I should have had suffered less casualties in this battle. That's all I'm saying. Although 9 out of 16,000, those are some terrible losses. That's over 50% casualty rate. So maybe you can't compare 9,000 to other battles. It's just a higher casualty rate here. They drop 1% national morale, and our experience is up 1%. Major daring has fallen into disgrace. Is that the battery commander? I think he's a major, and usually majors are in charge of artillery. If the corporations make profit and there's a demand, they will upgrade. Establishing new as well as upgrading existing corporations will... Okay, here we are. We captured 6,000 rifles and 13 guns. Only 66 enemy stores have been captured. Like, do you agree with that? That's a reasonable outcome? It's not. I mean, I should have taken more or less the entire army prisoner. It seems like when they rout, they pathfind out of the map, and they cannot teleport out towards the end of the map, and you cannot engage with them, you cannot fire them. It seems they're impossible to catch in melee, so you know, I've seen entire brigades go up in smoke and surrendering after melee. I have seen that. So they got away with 700 killed in this battle. Yeah. It's so weird. It's not good. It's the AI needs to be stronger. It needs to be better. I hope they sell a lot of copies of this game, and in that case, I would urge them to just hire someone that is really, like, ask Gary Grigsby how he's doing it in his war games. Okay, I think that will do it. Not many days, but that's a decent length of... We're under siege here. That's not good at all. I wonder if you can get morale. Wait, what the hell? This is not good. What's the name of the town we were fighting now? It was Munfordville. Okay. First, Munfordville. Save. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.